You have to do the fuel survey, cash out register too. I have never been informed of or been notified of any type of searches or monitoring at any of my places of employment or any other place for that matter. I've never been invited to testify. I've never appointed anybody to act as my representative and received that notification. I've never been informed of how to protect myself from it. I'm worried about tonight because Matthew sent me a text message asking did I work tonight, and I responded yes. Even though Matthew knows, because Matthew was in the store last night, he left just after 2 a.m. And he took a picture of the schedule, so he knows that I work tonight. I went home and I went to sleep. I was just falling asleep just around 7 or so, but couldn't sleep because Gizmo barked because there's too much interruption, so I've only slept about 4 hours since I worked last night. I'm really tired. But I'm supposed to do the Coke cooler tonight, and after I sent a message to Matthew saying, yes, and he asked me if I worked tonight, he said, oh, that's too bad, good night. And I sent him a message back saying, why? Do you want to switch? Why is that too bad, He didn't answer me. He left around 2 a.m., 2:20 actually, with 2:20, 2:30 really, with that 18-year-old girl, and he came back around 3. He stayed gone about 30 minutes, 45 minutes, so I don't know where he went, but he didn't go home. She drove him, he left his bicycle there. I was wearing it yesterday. So, he turned right towards Walmart on Millicent Way instead of towards his house, so I don't know where he went because he didn't tell me. This is a job that requires, to me, requires steady work. Matthew says there's only enough work to keep you busy for about an hour and a half a night. I think that there's enough work to keep you busy all night, without a doubt. And I do work constantly the whole night. So I'm worried about being able to get the Coke cooler stocked tonight. It's the first time it's been assigned to me. I'll just go along and face all the shelves outside, get a ladder, and that'll probably take enough time, and then I'll have to go into the cooler and stock it from behind. I'll have to lock the store doors though, because that's what Wayne told me to lock the doors if I ever go in the back. He said he does that if he works third shift. Of course, Wayne is also schedule and a half. And I'm seeing the same pattern in the mornings at the end of my shift. Whoever comes in doing a cell phone routine where they go into the office. I think it has to do with somebody contacting my employer, and all they're doing is contacting my coworkers and asking for consent to testify or whatever, give my permission to testify about me and what I did all night in my work and stuff like that. Or it's an invitation for me to testify. That's never been delivered to me, you know. It's being delivered to informants, so, you know. That's it, and my coworkers all know it. Matthew says things to me, strange kind of stuff. I don't know. Last night he said he was leaving. He'd been hanging outside with that girl, the 18-year-old girl, for a good 30 minutes. And he walked in and told me he was leaving. He didn't feel good. I said, "You whore, you're going to fuck her." He said, "I'm not going to lie to you." He said, "Yes, I am. I'm not going to lie to you." And that's probably what he did. So, he left, and he was gone for about 30 minutes. He turned right on Millicent Lane. He was asking me like he wanted my permission to go. I told him, "That's not up to me. You might have to call Madeline and ask her." And he said, "Well, I'm going." Came back about 30 minutes later, 45 minutes later, around 3. He'd forgotten his jacket. So, yes, well, it's night and Jake's at home alone. Basically takes in bed. Alright, it is 10:57. I'm at Uri in Burke County on my way to work here. Get on Circle K. I'm gonna get gas today.